Mm, I send my greetings as I want us guys to go through um, or progress through our lessons on the Elliott wave theory. So today I want to focus on going deep when we talk about the motive wave or the impulse wave because last time we had a conversation on this. It was basically about the basics of the motive or impulse wave. We had a discussion where we said the impulse wave can form in two different types of patterns, uh, which we named them the leading, or rather the motive wave and the diagonals. So in this case, what we talked about is the movement, or rather the characters of the movement of this movement of these waves. Right? Okay, guys. So in what we discussed last, we made it clear that the market it just moves in this fashion, in this reciprocal fashion. So it's a pattern that repeats itself again and again, and we focus mainly on how the pattern forms. So in this case, we said the characters of an impulse wave, it has to respect the parameters for one, the start of wave one, it has to be respected by the retracement of wave two. And then we again said that the wave three, it will never be the shortest wave among the five. And then we said wave 4 doesn't overlap the end of wave 1, but in case of a diagonal pattern, yes, we can accept wave 4 to overlap the start of wave 1. Again, we said about the alternate formation of the wave 2 and wave 4, and then we talked about, I think, what I need to say, the crucial part again, which I left out on the previous video, is that wave three can never form as a diagonal. So a diagonal pattern you can expect it on wave one, or wave five, or the C wave, or the A wave. So it only becomes a leading diagonal or an ending diagonal. So in this video, guys, I'd like us to focus more mm, on using the Fibonacci tool when it comes to understanding the motive wave using the Fibonacci tool. So, uh, on an impulse move, we use, uh, or rather, let me put it this way: that on the Elliott wave theory, we use two tools that helps us to anticipate for in case how wave 2 or how long wave 2 will retrace, and we use Fibonacci extension tools to anticipate how a wave will extend. So we are able to use those tools in case we see wave 1 is forming, and then we can use the Fibonacci retracement tool to try and measure where wave 2 might find support or resistance. So in this situation, we have waves that are typical for a wave 2 retracement. We see the minimum wave known as the 50% level, and then the common wave, which is the 61.8% level. and then the final wave, which is the 78.6 level. So these are the levels, the three levels that are common for wave 2 to respect when we use our Fibonacci retracement tool. So even in this situation, when we speak about the principle of an alternate waveform of wave 2 and 4, in this case, uh, the traveling distance or retracement of wave 2 and wave 4 in completion, in all, it has to extend to 100%. So, what I am trying to say is that if you see wave 2, if you measure wave 2 and find that it has respected the 78.6 level, it is most likely that you're going to find wave 4 to be 23.8% or 0.236% level. So, to complete the 100% retracement level. So, if you see again, if you find wave 2 being 61.8, it is most likely that you're going to see wave 4 to be 38.2. So it's just like that. If you see wave 2 being 50%, expect wave 4 to retrace to 50% in that situation, as long as it can overlap, but in case of a diagonal. So that's how we measure wave 2 and wave 4. So right now, let's get into anticipating wave 3 and the end of wave 5. So when we use our wave 3, or when we use our Fibonacci extension tool, we measure from the start of wave 1 to the end of wave 1 down to the uh, end of wave 2. So in this situation, what's very common about wave 3 that you guys we need to understand as Elliott wave traders is that wave 3 is usually the most powerful wave in the pattern, in the 5 wave pattern. So usually, when we measure it, we see it's very usual that um, to see wave 3, the minimum target is 61.8, and then the next target it can be 200%, but the next common one is 261.8. Where is it? Where is it? 261.8. Oh, smart. 261.8 and 361.8. 361. Okay, these are the targets. These are the common targets for a wave 3. So wave 3 is the one that you want to catch because it's like it pays a lot. So the next target is 200%. The most common one is 261.8%. 261.8%. How to measure wave 3. And then again, to measure wave 5, we apply the same scale. It's the same thing, but in this case, we measure from the start of wave 1. Okay, from the start of wave 1. But before we used, we measured the wave of wave 2, the correction of wave 2 to find wave 3. So in this situation, to find wave 5, we need to measure the retracement of wave 4. This will help us to find wave 5. So the common levels for wave 5 is 38.2, 50%, 61.8, and 78.6% level. These are the most common levels for wave 5: 38.2, 50%, 61.8%. So to put this into practice, I want us to look at the chart of Euro USD and study this impulse move, and let us try and apply what we have just talked about. So in this situation, we can see Euro USD has made a nice impulse move of wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then we have wave 5. Excuse me. We have our wave 5. So in this situation, we can see that this is a clear full impulse, and then if we can measure it, we can use our retracement tool and see that wave 2 has finished at the 38.6 level, and then wave 4 has respected the start of wave 1, the end of wave 1, and then when we measure wave 4, you can see that just about the 38.2 level, and then you see price, acting, you know, are very nice. So these are the kind of movements that you want to find yourself in, because wave 3 is more powerful, but in this case we see wave 1 is an extension. That's why we see wave 3. Again, you can measure the extension of wave 3. But in a motive wave, only one can extend. Only one can extend. So in this situation, we see just because this one is extended, we see price in wave 3 going just to 1.27.20% level. So when you can be able to spot that this one is wave 3, and then wave 4, you can prepare yourself for this wave 5 movement. So it's just basic, guys. We can see it again from here. We can see it again from here. It's just basics. It's just basics. Again, another nice impulse move. This one in this fashion. This is an ending diagonal. This is an ending diagonal pattern. So again, knowing your patterns, it helps you to easily label the structures. So you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly what we see here. It is exactly what we see here. What I talked about. So it's clear, guys. It's in the market. It's what the market does. Does this again and again and again and again. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this one here, and I hope this video is helpful.